Hello, students. Have you ever kept a secret from an adult? What would you do if your secret led to a surprising adventure? Let's dive into the summary of the story A Gift of Chappals and uncover the mischief and kindness of Mridu, Ravi, and Meena. Munidu is a young girl. She lives in Madras. One day she visits her aunt Rukumani's house along with her grandparents. She is welcomed by her smiling aunt at her arrival and her two cousins, Ravi and Meena. She entered the house and spotted a pair of large black slippers that looked gray due to dust. Before Mridu could think much about those slippers, she was dragged by Ravi to the backyard behind the thick bitter berry bush. There she saw a kitten lying. The kitten was drinking milk from a coconut shell. Ravi and Meena had found the poor kitten and decided to keep it secretly since their grandmother, Pati, disliked pets. Ravi complains to Midhu about how people always say to be kind to animals but are never willing to allow them inside their homes. He tells Mridu how difficult it was for him to get a glass of milk for the little kitten. He had to distract their grandmother, drink some of the milk from glass, pour the rest into a coconut shell, and quickly wash the tumbler before she got suspicious. The kitten was named Mahendran. Midhi and Meena listen to the interesting story that Ravi tells. He talks about the ancestors of the kitten and claims them to be the Pala lion, the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat, and the Egyptian cat goddess Bastet. He makes up stories about the kitten whom he fully named Mahendra Farma Pala Punai. While Maridu and Meena listened to stories of Ravi, they heard a strange noise. The noise scared even the kitten. The creaking sound was that of a violin. Lali, sister of Meena and Ravi, was practicing the violin. Every time she played it, it sounded like a derailing train. Meena, Mridu, and Ravi rushed to see her practicing. They crept from the window. In front of Meenu stood a thin, bald man, tapping the floor with his skinny toe. He was the violin master. Mridu, Meena, and Ravi could understand the major difference between the two's performances. The master's notes were like a melody to the ears. Meanwhile, a beggar enters their household. Ravi was asked by Pati to drive the beggar away since he was coming to their household for an entire week. But he had already settled himself under the shade of the tree. He said that the ladies of the household were kind souls, and it was because of their generosity that he was able to survive throughout the week. However, Pati was stern this time and conveyed that there was no food to give him. He agreed to go, but he wanted to take a rest under the tree since his feet were blistered. The three children saw his condition and understood that he was hesitant to leave the house because of the hot sun. So they decided to give him a pair of slippers. Out of the shoes that they researched, the dusty gray ones were the ones that were found best suited for the beggar's feet. They gifted that pair of slippers, not knowing to whom they belonged. After some time, when Lali's master came out to find his slippers, they were not present where he had kept them. He called out to Lali and asked for her assistance. Slowly, the entire house looked for the master's slippers, except for the three children. Rakkumani soon realized that the three of them were responsible for the missing chapels. Seeing her upset and angry, they revealed that they have given the slippers to the beggar. Rakkumani could not believe her ears. She then went on to give a fresh pair of slippers that belonged to Gopu Mama to the master. The master was more than happy to receive a new pair as a gift and left. Rakkumani made the three children realize that they should give things that they own and not the things that others possess. So, students, let's discuss the theme and message of this story. Theme of the story. The story focuses on compassion, selflessness, and the innocence of childhood. It shows how children can be kind and generous even in unexpected ways. Message of the story. The story teaches that true kindness involves making sacrifices and acting with empathy, even if it's not fully understood by others. So, students, the children learn a valuable lesson about generosity and kindness, understanding the importance of giving what we own and not taking from others.